Alright YouTube, what is going on? This is just a really quick, well it's not really quick, it's about 5 minutes long of video in Team Deathmatch, Sub Base, FAL, Holographic Sight. Haven't a clue what my perks were. I do know that my kill streaks were Harriers AC-130 and I finally get the nuke with a decent gameplay. I've been trying for ages, I'd say about a month, that's no joke, a month of rage quitting out of this game because of the fact that I kept dying from some fucking stupid noob tuber. Some dickhead running past my claymore with Martin and lightweight, not getting any sort of damage towards him, and knifing me even though I was at the other side of the room. So you know, anyone can get a nuke with the ACR or the M16, or you know, some fools start noob tubing just to get nukes or whatever. So I wanted to get a decent one with a gun which is a little bit more difficult to use, you know, requires a little bit more skill with the FAL. If you don't know, if you put a holographic sight on the FAL, it increases the damage, so you know that it becomes a 2-shot kill, I think. So that really that does help out, like. But yeah, anyway, I don't really want to talk about the gameplay that much. I want to talk about some other things. This game was meant to be up on Sunday, lads. My apologies, but I was absolutely fucking dying with a hangover. I mean, my head was split sideways. I was out Saturday night with my boy Billy. If you haven't checked his channel out, lads, it's ScratchaMeBalls. You know, I don't know, maybe you thought if you saw that channel that maybe I was just set it up just to try get myself some views. I'm not actually that sad. That's actually his channel, alright. He's going to be getting his PVR really soon. He's a bit of a beast, a funny fucker. He's going to post some really good commentaries. So check him out, you know, sub him, give him a sub, tell him I sent you, or whatever. We're actually going to be doing the dual com quite soon, so I'm thinking we should do it when we're drunk. You know, you can actually see what we're like when we're drunk, and that's, you know, what we're like when we be going out. It will be hectic, I'm not going to lie. It will be really random bullshit we talk about. We will, you know, you might find it hard to keep up with, because we sometimes we'd even speak in our own language, you know, because we just click, you know. We know exactly what each other's thinking, so sometimes we don't even have to fucking talk that much, and we just have a laugh, you know. We just randomly start burst out laughing. So yeah, I'm also gonna have to watch how much I'm drinking when I'm going out, because I'm spending some serious fucking money. I spent like I think it was 200 quid on a Saturday night, you know. So you know, I'm gonna have to cut that shit out. You know, double vodkas and Red Bull are costing about what, €12 each. You know, have 5 or 6 of them and you're already up in, you know, what, 60 odd quid. Taxi then as well. Had to pay for get into the nightclub. Had to pay for food after it. Bought some Jaeger bombs as well. So you know, things are getting way too expensive. I usually have a few beers, you know, when I'm out, but I don't know what it was. I had a few beers before, you know, I left the house. I had a couple of bottles, but not in major. So, but you know, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to drink a few more pints when I'm out in the town. It's not that I'm getting that drunk. It's just actually costing me a fortune. You know, I'm trying to save some money as well. I want to get a new car, and I'm just gonna have to cut back on all that kind of spending. But anyway, yeah. I'm after rambling completely away from the topic I want to talk about, which was movies. Watched Captain America last night for the first time, and I thought it was absolutely brilliant. I didn't think it was going to be that good. I was really skeptic of it. I'm not a big Chris Evans fan. You know, Fantastic Four 1 and 2 I thought were complete fails of movies, but this really surprised me. I thought he was really good in it. So then after watching that, I went and watched Thor, you know, because I'd actually seen the clip for the Avengers movie coming out, and I thought it was absolutely deadly, you know. Robert Downey Jr. What more do you want? I'd watch any film with that man. I think he's an absolute hero, and it just made Iron Man, Sherlock Holmes absolutely brilliant. So I decided to check some of the other films out, and yeah, to my surprise, I thought they're absolutely brilliant. I'm gonna have a look at Green Lantern now with Ryan Reynolds. I'm not sure if he's actually in that. Could someone tell me, like, is he part of the Avenger universe or whatever you call it? You know, I don't really, you know, look at comic books or read comic books or that. But yeah, let me know anyway what you think about that. There's the nuke, lads. And I'm sorry for rambling, you know, I'm a little hyper. I'm after drinking about 2 cans of Red Bull, and I am buzzing like my third cousin. But the big deal, what I was freaking out about getting the nuke, finally getting it. I thought maybe when I called it in, the host would rage quit, but fair play to him. He wasn't a bitch, didn't back out, and I was finally able to get the nuke. Nice gameplay with 33 and 2, so please subscribe to me, guys. Like, rate, and comment. Let me know what you think of the video so I can improve. Alright, thanks guys, talk to you later.